He gonna start off with a fucking onside kick. And I guarantee you gonna get it because I don't know how to switch it up. And I don't want to call it timeout. One of these niggas, alright. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about people who do onside kicks. I'm not gonna knock them or anything like that. I respect it. But still, it's just like, bro, that shit's annoying.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Definitely got to do one with Carson. I respect that.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. This is Carson. Corey Littleton there on
One thing for me, I try to look for it. And I don't really play with the Raiders. I don't play with the Raiders at all. So just trying to figure out shit, best formations and shit. I probably just run the same I do with any other cover 3 match or whatever. But with a team like that, you gotta put a QB spot somewhere because you never know. The Seahawks,
after a gain of 5, they'll wind up
they
being
can give it to you.
about
The Seahawks could definitely give it to you.
here on 3rd down.
They could run it, they could pass it.
They run it with Carson.
It's like the 3rd or 4th run play. So Seahawks can run it, they can pass it, the quarterback can run. All the receivers are fast as hell. So it's crazy. Coming over is gonna be a sweep. Nope.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football.
The way he
You have to be
rocking
able to
right now,
catch it
he
as
damn near
well.
gonna score
And he
it.
didn't get that done on
But we're gonna have to
that play.
bounce back. We're gonna bounce back quick though. I ain't gonna lie.
Off the option, that's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's like one of the main things. And crazy when Russell Wilson jumped in, like when Russell Wilson jumped into the league, because he's from Wisconsin, I think. He graduated from Wisconsin. Him and Cap came in RPO. That's when it was just shit. Now it's back with Lamar. On 1st down.
It's Carson.
It is what it is. Definitely is what the fucking is.
Touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
We're not going to box the field. We're just going to
Methodical drive to start this game.
It's like I said, with RPO, I mean, with a quarterback in a system where you can do RPO at the most, like Seattle, fucking Tennessee, fucking Buffalo, fucking Kansas City.
Jalen Richard now on the return.
I think I said Baltimore. If I didn't, Baltimore. In Cleveland, where you got the quarterbacks that, I mean, shit. You got the quarterbacks that can do this shit at its best. And that is crazy. And I think, honestly, that's why Cap ended up leaving. I mean, Cap left the league for other reasons, but the reason why he was so quick to get spotted out.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Gotta get that first. We got that first. Let's go.
But not before he gets this across the 25.
Because it was really only 2 or 3 teams doing it, so like the next couple of seasons, alright, we know how to stop it now. Now you got a couple of teams that do it, and it's like, oh, the Cardinals too. The Cardinals now can do it. Alright, we're gonna go up a little quick, see what happens.
From the gun, it's Carr sliding out of the pocket.
Give me that.
Man open.
Trying to turn it up, couldn't turn it up. Come on, Reds.
He's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
The Cardinals too. Cardinals, and if I'm not mistaken, the Rams. So now it's like hella teams that could run RPO without a problem. Oh, and the Raiders too. The Raiders come on RPO too.
The discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready.
You know what's crazy? The crazy part about me playing Madden, I don't know how to slide with the QB because I don't really rush with the QB. When I rush, I try to make shit happen, make shit open. So let's see if this one play gonna be open.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw.
There we go. There we go. Jacobs, let's get it, Josh. Let's get it, Josh. Turn me up, Josh.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
RP to the guy.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Trips, tight trips too.
That's a pretty good recipe for
in and
success.
Got it.
And he is
Then we
out
got
of
the
bounds
first. Yep, we
inside
got the
the
first. We got the
35.
first.
Same exact result
That's
as
all we
last
need.
play, a pickup of 11. So back-to-back
Yeah, we gotta
big
score.
runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought
Definitely got to score just because it's like shit. I'm not gonna get blown out, especially with the Seahawks.
I know this to be true.
Everybody playing with the Seahawks, I get blown out. Not today.
They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Rolling to his left.
Honestly, I threw it to the wrong person. I tried to throw it to the tight end. I tried to throw it to the tight end, it just didn't work. Fuck.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again.
It's gonna be open. Square gonna be open. Let's go. Nope.
Right back to Waller. He's got it this time.
Waller.
And he'll take it into the end zone
Get it.
for a Raider touchdown.
Square was open. Square was open and he was open. And my dumb ass, I just pushed the button.
They're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to the wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
5 seconds left in the first quarter.
7.
We score, so it's 7-7. So we're gonna go into the second quarter with heads up, because we scored. So we tied the game up. So it's not like they up like that. You can't run that out. So let's get it.
At their own 25-yard line.
You hear dogs barking.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
God dang. So for me, when I record, when I'm playing and recording, I record the first 2 quarters together and then the last 2 quarters together. And it helps me with production. Helps me because I'm the one doing all of it. Good shit, computer. Because I was going to be better. I'm the one that edit, record, I edit, I do all that. And, just learning how to do all this shit myself. It's like, honestly, it's not a hard task. It's just me having time on my hands with everything. Change up routes and shit. It might be a run or could be full shit.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete. Hits
I was right there, but you got 3 receivers coming exactly right there. I don't know what the fuck to do.
The 3rd down conversion. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And some room to work.
Okay.
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being
This man
taken
is
down.
doing too much.
That burst good for 20.
I want to blitz, I want to blitz, but I can't blitz. I can't blitz specifically because of the fact that it's the Seahawks. I mean, anybody else can blitz, but me, I don't. When I play against the Seahawks, I don't blitz. I try to put out more men to cover as possible.
Got Gordon open, completes it.
Apparently, that shit wasn't good enough because y'all seen what the fuck just happened.
30 yards between those
Let me go in the huddle. Okay.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he's going to be close to a
We just need this man to
as he
fumble
gets
one
this to
time.
the
One good
Raiders
time fumble.
26. It's
We
a
good.
pickup of
He can do all
6
this
and
running
good
and
enough
shit.
to move the
It's gonna be
chain.
for nothing when he popped that ball
Once
out.
more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now it's Carson.
That's crazy. What the fuck?
And down inside the 15 he goes. forced down
Have me do that
Seattle on
little
a pickup of
half-ass
13.
history.
Consecutive
Come on, man,
plays
what the
now where
fuck
that
is that?
offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
You're just trying to run the clock out now. That's basically what you're doing.
On first down, it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Running the clock out.
Chris Carson.
That way it's less time for me to score.
Touchdown here in this first half.
Because he get the ball. He do get the ball in second half.
Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
14 seconds.
Percussion section in
2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. We got time. We got time on clock. We good.
He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. Second rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
No, I'm just sitting there just like, damn.
And this
Running the
carries
clock
into the
out.
end zone.
Bro, just hurry up and score. Hurry up and score. Hurry up and do something.
And tackled at the 20.
But I mean, everybody got different strategies in Madden.
Negative
So
there of 4 yards.
let's see.
21-yard line.
We got 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. What are we gonna do with this? But everybody got different strategies in Madden, and I've seen so many people play this shit so many ways. Nothing but straight no huddle the whole game.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage, but
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
what to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory by going for it. Maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter, the rest of this game very interesting. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. The Seahawks have picked it up. They've got it. Getting the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Here comes Richard on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Carr gives to Richard, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. possession here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
On the move to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Quadre Diggs. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, we want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On first down, it's Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 11 now, Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing now is Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
He's got it as they double up the lead. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better,